So because my parents had rentals and I grew up around that, I always thought I was a realtor. I wasn't. I was a dental hygienist for years. You don't grow up expecting to become a realtor. But realtor isn't one of those things. What do you want to be when you grow up? Girls are going to be nurses and teachers. Nobody says I'm going to be a realtor. We bought our first home when we got married because I knew you don't rent because that's just throwing money away. So we bought a home over in Northeast Gainesville. We lived there for 7, maybe 8 years. We were very fortunate, had the help of both my parents and my grandparents to have the money to put down. And that was part of our wedding gift to help us get into that home. Of course, had the knowledge of the fact that that home would increase in value as time went on. And it did. I wanted to keep that home as a rental. My husband didn't have the same mindset. And I knew back then, gosh, if we kept that as a rental, I would probably have to lie to him on a regular basis. And what I meant by that was he wasn't ready to take on the knowledge of, he just wasn't ready for that chapter, whereas I'm the real estate mind. So that being said, the neighborhood that we're in now, I loved this neighborhood. I loved it because everybody had at least an acre of land. Every home was different. I had found a lot out here, wanted to buy a lot out here, but I remember thinking $25,000 to buy a lot? I can't afford that. And I remember my daddy saying, Christine, you ain't gonna find it no cheaper. That was always his thing. And I thought, but darn, that old man was right, $25,000. We bought the lot. Now, again, I was very blessed. My parents paid for the lot. I paid them back. We paid them back. We were able to live. And this is something that a lot of people don't do any longer, but we need to do. Where we lived in that first home, we lived below our means, okay, at or below our means. That afforded us the ability to pay my parents for this lot. So when the time came, we were ready to build on this lot. We were able to go to the bank, and because we owned this land outright, we had the equity in this lot that we were able to build with no money down. Anyway, so we were able to build this home, sell that other home, take the equity that we had earned from it and put it into this home. We were very, very fortunate, and I was able to learn a lot just in those transactions alone that then I was able to carry on later just in my own business.